Okay, a while back I did a video breakdown of a get home bag that I kept in my truck all the time, and gone back and revamped it. Um, I'm using a two bag setup. This is my primary bag. It's kind of set up as mostly a 72-hour bag. I'm not going to go through this one right now, but it's got almost everything that I share with another bag, and there's kind of a reason why I did that, because this stays locked in the truck, actually strapped down in the back seat all the time. It's always there. Um, it'll carry water, sustainment, and food, and so on. And maybe someday, if someone leaves some comments, I'll go through it and break it down. But it's basically set up, like I said, like a 72-hour bag. So if you guys put in the comments that you want to go through it, we'll go through it. So what I've done is I wanted to carry a bag. And this is actually the bag I used in that first video, where I just kept saying that I'm only 7 miles away from home, from work. But sometimes I go further than that on weekends, and I wanted to keep. That's why I wanted to keep the big 72-hour bag in the truck all the time. And this is kind of used as my absolutely every single day. Carry it with me. I put my lunch in here for work, and carry my lunch back and forth. And cheap piece of crap's falling apart. But it's basically what I keep with me all the time. And I carry it into work, I carry it out of work, into the truck, I carry it into the house every single night like it's a lunchbox. So what I keep in here is basically stuff that I have room to move into the 72-hour bag if something were to go wrong. Like I keep a pair of gloves, just cheap mechanics gloves. I have a head shield that I can put on. We just got out of the cold weather in summers here. I keep a shemagh, and I keep this is the military style poncho in the bag, and it's kind of like weather control gear, or weather for me gear. Another thing I keep in the truck all the time, but I don't put it in this bag. It usually stays trapped to the other one. Is my glorified first aid kit, and I can go through this one day too. But it's a first aid kit, a boo-boo kit that I've added a tourniquet and shears. It's got some high-fin chest seals in it, and compressed gauze, rolled gauze, duct tape, almost everything you would keep in a bleeding control kit. But I'll go through that sometime. Pop it in the comments if you guys want to see it. And but what I keep a stainless steel water bottle in this bag. I also keep a smart water bottle and my membrane solutions filter, which works like a Sawyer. It'll screw right on the bottle, and you can drink right out of it. Of course, there's adapters so you can use the cheap bottles too. And it basically does everything a Sawyer can do, but with a lanyard, and it's pretty handy. I also always have, there's probably 4 3/4 full bottles of water in the truck, because I'm always just throwing my bottles of water in the back seat, and they just sit there. But another thing I keep is eating utensils, and they're just stainless steel, long reach. You know, in case I have, every once in a while, I'll throw a Mountain House meal in there, like this. I like breakfast, so you know. And these certainly make it easier to reach down in there and eat out of that. So I keep utensils there. I mean, you'll always, if you're going to eat, you're going to need them. And but I don't always keep that in there. Again, this is stuff where if I have to go a further distance than just from work to get home, this stuff will all go in that 72-hour bag. There's more than enough room left in that bag to do so. That bag, as it sits right now, weighs right at 20 pounds. So that's really not too shabby. That's doable. And this, with the exception of some sustainment, will be 8. So I've hiked 5 miles with 28 pounds with no problem. So that's not a big deal. I keep spare sunglasses. Man, if I'm out in the sun for too long, squinting, worst headache. It drives me nuts. And I mean, I have my good Oakleys that I wear, but these are just a generic pair. I say generic pair, they're a $30 pair of, I think they're LAPD gear sunglasses. I don't like them as much as my Oakleys, but they're not bad. So I just kind of keep them as a backup, just in case. I like my Mora knives. They're easy. I know I just did a video showing some of my heavier knives, and including my SE6, which I got to use it this weekend, and I love that thing. It is a monster. It's probably already ready for me to at least put it on a leather straw and make sure the edge is still good, but this is perfect for like prepping some food or just some light work. And they're cheap and they're light, and it's worth a spot in the bag. Every day for what I carry is I keep some about a half full squeezed peanut butter. The MRE pouch is just convenient to keep in there, but I got some MRE drink mix, plenty of coffees. What do I got here? This is Jack Link's beef jerky that I've repackaged. I kept the oxygen absorber in it. I just vacuum sealed it into a Mylar bag to buy a little time. The interweb says I can get a year out of it like that. It probably won't make it that long because I will go through this and I'll eat it and put fresher stuff in a couple months once it starts. That's why everything is dated. This is dried berries and raisins, which are good. Again, they're dated. Once they get about, I don't know, 3 months old, I'll probably eat these and put new ones in. There's an MRE cheese spread. I think that's actually the jalapeno cheese. Nope, that's regular cheese spread. And if you've ever had MRE cheese spread, you're missing out. And of course, I don't know why I have all these coffees. I think I just, to keep them from flying around, I just threw them all into this sustainment pouch. And again, orange drink and lemon lime, basically Gatorade powder for the military, for MREs. So I keep that in there, just for some calories. And again, there's a specific spot I have cleared in my 72-hour bag just for calories. If you're on the go and you're running and you're just trying to make time, as long as you have water. Now I carry, this is 32 ounce and this is 33 ounce. So there you go. I got, 65 ounces of water that I can leave and take with me. I have a Silcock key in the other bag if it comes down to it. Another thing I keep is spare Freedom seeds for my Wheelit O'Glock, and I just keep them in the bag so they're not just sitting in the open on the console of the truck or something. But again, this is a bag that I literally carry with me everywhere, and so all that stuff stays in there. And this is something I picked up. It's a cooling towel. I haven't decided if it's earning a place in the bag or not. I'm obviously going to probably keep it out of this container. It is Florida, and it is coming in the summertime. I think I'm going to test drive it a few times while working out in the yard and see how I like it. And if I do like it, I'll maybe order another one if it actually does its job, and maybe it'll earn a spot in the bag. And another thing I keep just kind of sitting on top is a boonie hat. Just, you know, keep some of the sun off, because again, it's Florida and it can get brutal. So that's basically what I carry with me every single day. You do not see a fire kit in here because, again, this works. This is supposed to work with my 72-hour bag, which has redundancies of fire making material in it. In fact, I just got a box of super heavy duty Ziploc bags because this weekend cleaning the property I stumbled on the mother load of fat wood, and I've been splitting it up, and I need a good way to contain it and try to keep it as fresh as possible in a bag. So I'm going to throw a couple pieces in a Ziploc and roll it up and throw it in the pocket next to my fire kit in the other bag. I do have a way to filter water. I don't bother with a pump or anything like that. I want to have a single wall stainless steel cup in case. I mean, I have one on my big bag, but again, redundancy. I can still throw this on a fire. There's no coating on it. It's just stainless, and I can throw it in a fire and boil water or hang it over. I can put a toggle on it and drop the toggle in and hang it over, and it's actually got water in it because I use, again, this stuff comes with me everywhere I go. This always has water in it. I keep it full. It has water in it now. I've been drinking out of it all day. So that's kind of my thinking on a 2-bag system. Again, if it comes down to I have to go and I am further away than work, this is barely 8 pounds. So that would be a guess. Maybe I'll pack it up and weigh it and just do a supplement to this video so people will know. I can say how much it weighs, and then we'll know exactly. This bag is a $12 bag off of Amazon, so yeah, it's got a hole in it. That's the factory drain hole for in case I do get some moisture in it. Yeah, it's supposed to be there, I think, right at the seam exactly, so perfect. But that's what I'm doing, guys. If I'm doing it wrong, well, then I'll have to learn that on my own. If you have suggestions of what I might be missing, keep in mind this is part of a 2-system kit. So I'm not going to carry the kitchen sink in this. It's not designed for it. The bag certainly won't stay together for it. So that's what we got going. If you want me to tear down my first aid kit and or tear down the big bag, leave me a little something in the comments. If you would, throw me a thumbs up if you like this video, or a thumbs down, whatever it takes. And we'll talk to you guys later. Alright, just to follow up with horrible lighting, there it is. And it is 10 pounds. So I guessed 8. I'm close. Let's do this. See if this will work. 12 pounds with 32 ounces of water on it. So there you go. I guessed close, but not on. So, I mean, we're still very, very manageable. If I have to pack all this into the other bag, obviously I'm not going to bring this bag with me. So the empty bag is probably 2 pounds. So I'll still be right around the 10-pound mark. Alright, guys. Punch that thumbs up. Subscribe if you like. And we'll see you next time.